Hi there, my name is Sandra and today I'm going to be showing you how I use my XTool S1 in my craft room. Now today I'm going to show you how to place a cut very precisely. The object of the exercise today is to put a hole where I have marked this cross on a card blank. I'm now in XTool Creative Space and as you can see I have a circle just here. It's a tiny one. And this is what I want to cut out of my bigger circle. Now, if you don't know how to draw a circle in Creative Space, it's very, very easy. If you go to the insert, they've actually got the very basic, most commonly used shapes under that tab, as well as under the shape menu. So if you go here and go down to circle, if you want to create a perfect circle in XTool Creative Space, on a Mac, you hold down the Shift and Command key, and then you draw your circle, and there we have the perfect circle. If you want to alter the size, you can come up here and put the size in, and as long as you have this locked, both the dimensions will alter at the same time to the same degree. I don't need this one, so I'm just going to delete it. Now I have my S1 switched on and it believes that this is where the laser head is. So I'm going to move my circle over to somewhere near it, and I'm going to zoom because we want this to be accurately placed. Now under the menu here, general menu, you have auto snapping, and check that because when you take the circle you will get it to auto snap to where it needs to be. You'll get your guidelines up. I've got the shape that I want to cut, and this is where I want it to be in relation to my laser. So I need to do a couple of different things. I need to put the material in my S1 to start off with. And the other thing that I need to do is to assign cut settings. So what I've got here are cut settings of 16 power, 5 speed, because I'm cutting a very heavy card. There's no point going for faster speed. It's such a small hole, it's not going to take very long anyway. To do a distance test, you want to manually move the laser head and position it over the material that you want to cut. And then you just click on this button here and it will perform the test. The machine is now testing the height of the materials averse to where the laser is. It goes back to the homing position and then we come back to the surface. I need that to be where my hole is. It's on here because I don't want the card to move when it's being cut and it's only a small piece. You notice at the moment the cross marks are relatively wide. So what you can do in the framing section on the software, which I'll go to now, you can lower the laser. To lower the laser, go to framing, click on those 3 buttons on the right hand side and it'll bring up the framing settings. Now we're not concerned with these, what we're concerned with is the Z axis. And if you click on these buttons, it'll either raise or lower the laser. Now, the lowering of the laser means that the laser gets a finer line for you. And it's easier to line things up with a fine line than it is with a thicker one. So if I press on this button, you'll be able to see that the laser lowers. So line it up as well as you can and then do your distance marking again. And that needle touch down in the centre of the cross. It's going to go to its homing position and then it's going to come back to where you put it. Go to start, click the start button here. And as you can see, that has cut out where it was supposed to cut out on that cross. Now on the software, it looks like it's here, but in reality, it is actually centered where I wanted it to be. I hope that's made it easier for you to line up your cuts very accurately. Knowing how to do that really does help you make the most of your XTool S1.